And welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We are now venturing off into our third and final topic for the morning. And this one is all about mangoes and mango mania. The health benefits of mangoes, and we'll share with you as well some recipes. We've got Nutritionist in with us, Doris Sutherland. Doris, good morning.
Hi, good morning, John, Marlene, and everyone watching.
And I'll tell you what, it's nice to see you. It's nice to have you. We enjoy your company as usual. And today, you brought with yourself some mangoes, huh?
I hope. Maybe next time we can bring the actual recipes to the set.
Oh, yes, that's welcome anytime.
It's not everybody who like mangoes. And I'll tell you what, who is not a big fan of mangoes, and I am? My wife. She don't like mangoes for nothing. That's just how she is. But we know for a fact that it has
it's
definitely
a very big Caribbean thing.
Yeah.
We do. I know
it.
people who lay weight mango season.
Yeah.
But let me just start off and ask you what is really the most critical point for me. What are the nutritional benefits of mangoes?
Perfect. Tell us.
Okay. When we talk about mangoes, if we look at one serving, which is basically 1 cup, we have to be careful, most importantly, with the calories, since even though they do provide a lot of nutrients like carbohydrates, fiber, vitamin C, vitamin A, they do tend to have a lot of calories.
What?
Okay, so mango, meaning one medium-sized mango, has approximately 100 calories. Okay, but it does have 80% of our daily vitamin C needs, which, as we talked about before, is very important to improve our immune system, okay, and to help also repair growth and our tissues.
Okay, so what is your definition of medium size? Because there's like this, and this.
Yes, there's some big ones.
So, the medium size is equal to 2 small ones, okay, like almost like the Julie mangoes, 2 of those, or a little bit, or half of a very large one.
Half of a large one.
Yeah.
That look like black mango.
Is
or number
1
11.
serving. Man, I've broken that rule a few times.
I know. And everybody else's grandmother, they used to sit down with a big pan and just eat mangoes. One sit down.
So I think it's interesting because I only learned in the past few years, because I think, you know, we hear so often we need to eat more fruits and vegetables that we assume that when we eat them, it's okay, and it's okay to have as much as possible. But there's a high sugar content in mangoes, and so people who are diabetic should be careful. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. If we keep back to the 1 serving of mango, which is the medium-sized mango, this contains up to 23 grams of naturally occurring sugar. Naturally occurring sugar is not as bad as the added sugar or the powdered sugar that they would add to certain products.
Okay.
However, this naturally occurring sugar can still increase your blood sugar if you're a person with diabetes.
Yeah.
So normally, if your sugar is controlled, it's okay for you to have 1 a day. But if your sugar is very high, then mango would be one of the fruits that can contribute to it going higher.
Yeah.
So you do want to be careful.
But we're talking here, Doris, about only ripe mangoes, right? What about green mangoes? There are people who love green mangoes.
Yeah, green mangoes is not as bad as the ripe mangoes because the green mangoes do not have as much starch in them compared to the very ripe or the overripe mangoes. Okay, the riper the fruit gets, the same thing it goes for bananas or any other type of fruit, then the higher the grams of sugar it has.
So you'd advise some green mango?
Yeah, green mango would be a better option for a person with diabetes.
Okay, so let's continue talking about your recommendations. So one of the great things that you said is you can get all your vitamin C needs from that 1 serving of mango. What else can we do with it to make sure that we're still getting the health benefits from it?
Okay, what the mangoes also contain is antioxidants. There is a very important antioxidant called magniferin. Okay, what this magniferin does is that it helps to eliminate the free radicals that we get from the breakdown of food. Okay. Now, what these free radicals can do is that they can damage our cells and they can contribute to chronic diseases that can lead to even early signs of aging. Wow. So we see that mangoes not only have enough vitamin C, but it also has very important antioxidants that help to prevent chronic diseases and also to reduce the early signs of aging.
Wow.
Ooh, I didn't know that. All right.
That's a good one.
I also read that it's good for your sleep. I don't know if it's true though.
I haven't heard about that one.
Okay.
It's specifically related to sleep, but it does also aid in digestion.
Ah.
Okay. Since mango contains large servings of fiber, okay,
Yeah.
so it does help to alleviate constipation.
Oh, okay.
And then it is also a very important nutrient that contains a lot of potassium. Okay.
Okay.
Potassium necessarily helps to maintain blood pressure levels. So if you're a person that has high blood pressure, consuming 1 to 2 servings of medium-sized mango a day could help you normalize your blood pressure levels as well.
Okay.
Oh, we know. Yeah. We actually have one for we surprise mode. Like, oh, that's cool. But you know, and then one of the things that we do, especially growing up, yes, we know that fruits are very, very good for us. That is what we've been told. So we might have binged in terms of eating mangoes. But some people go as far as to say, you know what, we understand stew mango.
Not as kids, you still can do that.
I still eat like 3 or 4 indeed. So what about stewing these things? Would you say, you know what, if you eat a stew mango, you're all right? Or how do we go there? I know that's additional sugar though.
No, well, you could prepare it however you prefer. We know that right now we have an abundance of this type of fruit. So what you want to do is to make as much use of it as you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could stew it, you could make salsas, shakes, salads, sorbets. Okay, stewing will not necessarily change the nutritional component of the fruit, but then if you add on other ingredients, if you add on more sugar, or if you use a lot of fats in it, then well, of course, it doesn't become as much healthy as if you're eating the mango on its own.
What about the kind of mango? Like you got black mango, you have number 11, you have Hiri mango, you have Julie mango. Would you recommend like a certain type of mango or?
No, not really. It's just the size, okay, and the portions you have for it. But normally, they don't vary in type of mango.
So if you're one who you're not probably into just having mango, you'd like to get some additional stuff with it, do you have some mango recipes you could share with us?
Yes. Well, the very common one that we see is, you know, the mango juice or the mango smoothie. Okay. These are very easy to make since you could either have them frozen or you could do them directly blended from fresh, or you could do salsas, okay, with corn chips, adding other ingredients like jicama, cilantro. You could add even balsamic vinegar. Okay, you could add purple onions, okay, or even mango salads where you could basically include any type of vegetable of your choice. As well.
That sounds delicious. That made me, that mango salsa made me
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. So, okay, from the nutrition, because we look for you, we look at you and we know that you're going to tell us whether or not we're doing the right or wrong thing. From a nutritionist point of view, it's mango season. We love mango. Having one every day, good or bad?
It is also actually a good thing. Okay, I wouldn't not recommend not having any at all. So you can have a mango a day. Okay. And the good thing about mangoes is that you could actually refrigerate it or freeze them.
Yeah.
Okay. Especially right now that we have an abundance of mangoes, you may want to refrigerate it or even freeze them so that you can enjoy them when it's off season. Okay? And this will not necessarily change the nutritional composition of the mango. Okay, frozen, it could actually last up to 6 months. Okay, in the refrigerator, well, it wouldn't necessarily last more than 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is another way that we could store them in order to be able to prepare them at a further date.
Cool.
Okay. All right. And so again, the only group of persons that you would give caution to are those who are diabetic.
Yes.
What are the rules for diabetics about having mangoes?
For persons with diabetes, it is one green mango if your blood sugar is controlled. Okay. Then if it is not controlled, if your blood sugar normally ranges between 200 or higher, then you may want to try to choose another fruit that is not high in carbohydrates, like for example, the mango.
All right. And that serving size, once again, of ripe mango is 1 cup, which is about a medium size and about 100 calories.
Yes.
Okay.
Mangoes tend to have side effects. There are some people that actually have an allergic reaction to the fruit.
Okay.
Not necessarily the pulp itself, but sometimes to the skin or even to the sap of the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. There are people that tend to have stomach ache as well, or even consequences of diarrhea from eating too much mangoes for the day. Okay. So if you're one of those persons that you see that you're eating too many mangoes, because we do see people eating 3 or 4 a day, then you want to be careful with how many you're having.
Yeah. All right. And I really appreciate you saying, so people who are hypertensive would also benefit from taking in ripe mangoes.
All right, dear. Well.
We can have it any time of the day, bad but bad at night.
Yeah.
You know, like what's your recommendation there?
Well, normally, only for persons with diabetes, it would be best if they have it in the morning or a snack, because normally if you load on a lot of starch in the night or anything that has too much sugar in the night, then your sugar could be high in the morning. Okay, but for the people that not necessarily have diabetes, then you could probably have it any type of the day.
Okay. Well, I could hear it at home. See, I'm telling them if I have 2, 3. But mangoes are nice. They're delicious. They smell so wonderful. So definitely we know the nutritional values, and it's good to have a medium-sized one for the day. All right. Cool. We know now. Thank you, Ma. No, because
for selling out your secret that you eat more than one?
Yes.
That's a everybody thing. We all do it.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have a favorite type of mango, Doris?
Well, I mostly like the Hayden mango, or the ones that are not too fibrous or have the strings inside.
Yeah.
Actually, those are easier to cook with, or to make shakes, or to make sorbets or anything with it, because it doesn't really interrupt the blending. So those are easier to prepare with.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. And what's your favorite mango recipe?
Well, I like the mango salad because it gives it a little tropical flavor to it. You know, you're not eating only bland greens like from the lettuce or the broccoli. You get to throw in some sweetener that is natural sweetener without having to add any dressing or so on. So for me, the mango salad is the best recipe. If you look online, what you would find mostly from mango is mango desserts. You can go to mango sorbets. You could mix mango with coconut. You could make your own mango jams. Okay, all of these products are available for you to make, in order for you to try to consume them at this time when it is in season.
Yeah.
Because fruits that are in season have more nutritional value than when they're off season. So we want to try to get the most benefit of it right now.
Excellent.
You made a lot of people happy when you said that it's a good thing for us to eat every day, because we've been wondering. Thank you so much, Doris.
Thank you, Doris.
All right. Thank you.